Hi, so I hope all is good with you. In this video, we're going to be looking at parallel and perpendicular lines. It's a very brief look. Okay, so for parallel lines, hopefully you can just see that if we've got parallel lines, the gradient's going to be the same. Okay, so remember what gradient is: change in y over the change in x. And so if we're going along 1 and up, whatever that is, 1 on this one, we'll also go along 1 and up 1 on that one. So for them to be parallel, they must have the same gradient. And of course, if they didn't have the same gradient, so if that one was like that and that one was like that, they're not parallel lines. They haven't got the same gradient. Okay, so for perpendicular lines, these are lines which are right angles to each other. Hopefully you can see that this one would be a positive gradient and this would be a negative gradient. So they would have different signs. And this is something now we need to learn, that two lines with gradients M1 and M2 are perpendicular if the product of their gradients equal 1. So we use for gradient the letter M. So this is the gradient of one of our lines times the gradient of the other one of our lines will give us minus 1. And this can be rearranged like this so that you can remember that for perpendicular lines, one gradient is the negative reciprocal of the other. So if one gradient is 3, the line perpendicular to it will have a gradient of minus 1 over 3. So negative, change the signs; reciprocal, put it on the bottom of a fraction. Or remember, flip it and change the signs. So if we had a gradient of a half, the other one would be, the perpendicular line would have a gradient of minus 2. So when you flip a half, you get 2. Okay, I hope that helps. You do need to remember and learn this. Okay, thank you. Bye.